welcome back. I hope you are doing well. I'm Dennis from That's the Birds, and we're pressing on. About to talk to Gav. Whoops. What's up, Gav?
Ah, Clive! Oh, I've missed that scowl.
Where's my report?
What, no
Gav,
kind
my
words
boy.
for your old pal Gav?
If it's kind words you're after,
Is he not missing an
you're in
eye?
the wrong barrel. Now sit down, you fool.
So, you remember how quick the Empire was to occupy the Dominion after the fall of Drake's head? And how pissed off all the other nations were that they didn't think to do it first?
Half a century of independence gone at the whim of a madman. So much for their bloody treaty.
Clearly, the promise of unblighted land and the world's supply of crystals was too much for his radiance to resist. And now the Republic's finally decided to follow suit, using liberation as an excuse to declare war on Sambrek. Lined up right outside the Dominion's gates as we speak, looking to starve the Imperials into submission.
And now all eyes are on the Strait of Author.
Hey.
The two nations beat their shields.
What's up, Temp?
The rest
Nah.
sharpen their daggers.
I stopped in for a
Ready to
little, but I
settle
was
on a
silent.
weary victor.
Just lurking.
They'll never
Yeah.
see us coming.
Yeah, you didn't miss much. I did a little bit earlier, and then I
It's
had
time
run an
we
errand,
moved
and then
on
I
off
came
the
back.
crystals.
So, doing mostly story.
Four mother crystals remain in Storm and Ash. Drake's Breath near Ironhome. Drake's Fang in Dhalmekia. Drake's Spine in Waloed. And Drake's Tail here in the Crystalline Dominion.
With the bulk of the Republican army marching to Twinside, Drake's Fang will be left exposed.
That is exactly the move Kupka would anticipate.
So,
If
interestingly,
there's anything these past 5
does
years have taught
Kupka
us,
know
is
that the
he
Cid
has
he
his
keeps
tracks.
hearing about is not the Cid he knows?
There is one place, however, where nobody will be expecting us to go.
Drake's Breath.
Because he thinks,
There's a shitload of sea
last time I
between
checked, I
us
think
and
he
it,
thought that
and I've
the
never
Cid
been much of a swimmer.
I have an acquaintance in Port Isolde who may be able to help.
Who's that then?
was the old Cid.
My uncle.
And he's just been hearing about Cid leading this group.
Lord Byron Rosfield of the Seven High Houses, the trade magnate with holdings in over 100 cities. Wait, Rosfield.
Oh shit, it's his cousin!
Laura Rosfield, of course.
My uncle's name gave him his start in the world, but it was his acumen which earned him his fortune. Along with a handsome fleet of ships.
Well, it's settled then. What are we waiting for, eh? Huh?
Oh hell yeah. Let me see if I have enough renown to get this charm. I do have to get just enough renown to get this charm, which will make it so that every time I do a perfect dodge, it does this really cool slow down fire burst. That looks really cinematic and also does really good gameplay, like buffs. So.
What are we waiting for, indeed?
Alright.
I think it's alright.
Oh, I love that the kids are petting Torgal. My boy. Okay. Hell yeah, dude. I love that he's just got like a little, like, this is my my corner of knickknacks. Forgive my insistence on writing to you. Oh, this is from Jill. Forgive my insistence on writing you these silly letters. Would that we had more time to speak to each other in person, but for every day we spend together, it feels as though we must suffer another two apart. I am gladdened to hear of your most unexpected reunion with Ambrosia, or should I say, Whiteheart. You told me once how your chocobo sacrificed herself to protect you that night, and here, so many years later, we find she has spent her life doing that exact same thing, defending others. Some things never change, do they, Clive? Hell yeah, Jill, you right.
That room's as ragged as...
So Martha's all right.
Ah, my favorite pupil. Of course.
I like that they, like, bulked him up a little bit. He's bulked up a little bit. You know, he's got a little bit more beard to him, a little bit more ragged hair, his scar where his brand used to be. Dang, that means we're gonna have to kill Joshua. Hell yeah, our boy. Dude, he gets this very, like, young basic pose before, but then his post time skip. I love this. This reminds me heavily of, like, One Piece post time skip type stuff where everyone's like, "Oh, I'm cute and innocent. Tragedy has befallen me. Ah, I'm a regular boy with." Yeah, I'm only doing the game screen. I'm not using camera this one. Just giving it a try, seeing how people feel about the Let's Play without me on it as opposed to with me. I don't tend to get a big reaction one way or the other, but it is just inherently nicer if I did want to do, like, footage that, aside from the audio, obviously having my voice over it, I can use the audio without having to, like, do any sort of finagling since I'm not on the screen.
Oh no, that's still me.
But
It's just Karen has
I don't know if I'm going to even make a video on this game. I sort of want to just talk about the boss battles, if anything else, because this game has some, like, incredible emotional storytelling mixed with intense boss battles and spectacles.
Would you like to see if we have any? Come to claim your just desserts?
Okay, this is what I actually need. So I have
Best of luck,
30 more
Alice.
renown to go. Goat,
Clive,
I need to
anything
see.
catch your eye?
There are no quests available. You're telling me. Are you telling me?
What's the matter, Nick? The hunt board. It's where the curse break just because they can't be dealt.
This cute little guy. Apparently, we're the only people who can speak to him.
Valisthea are going through a lot. We'll ask them.
Fucking skip. Just give me the quests. I could do both of these. The Broken Hilt in Rosaria. Oh, it's not letting me go anywhere. Okay. So by East Pole.
I hear there's trouble in Rosaria.
Think it's alright to touch him? Won't be long now, Martel. Sid, was hoping to speak to you.
Is everything all right?
Oh, yeah, it's just...
It's good.
Mark,
Yeah, great. Okay, so I get 10 out of this.
Good news for a change.
Oh, sure, here you go.
We're getting there. We're getting there. Temp, how was the stream?
You hear that, Martel? Today's
I didn't really
finally
get to
the
see
day.
much of it. Tell you what, getting around this motherfucker is tedious. That's the a definite critique I have. I've been harping about it in multiple episodes. Just tedious running around this fucking place because of how slow they make him run. Like, it did not need to be this way. Like, I love this base. It's very cool. It feels realistic in some ways for like how something like this would go. But sure is annoying to move around because of how slow he runs, bro. Yeah, that's so funny.
Something to eat. Martel. Now, where have I heard that name before?
Weren't she the girl from the Furrows?
Course she was.
Aye, and brave as a bane might. Remember when she ran back into...
These aren't those apples, are they? Well, she'd have been proud, and rightly so.
Thank you, Sid. It's really just cool. Like, I talked about this last time too, but I love, or maybe it was earlier, but I love that it largely has become a title. Like, the leader of this group is Sid. It's not the person Sid. We could die and we could inspire someone else to become Sid.
That's bloody. I reckon Clyde.
Well, you can... That was the last of the apples. I should head to the backyard and pass along everyone's regards.
My patience is at a near zero for the dialogue in the side mission, in the side missions in this game. It's quite bad, very bland.
It's not
The Cursebreakers send their thanks. They were clearly very fond of Martel.
They remembered her. After all these years. I suppose she was very kind. Even to it, she put everything into
Dang,
her.
Martell was
She
someone
even
that I
had
saved in the
fruit
first.
sweet
That's
enough
really
to enjoy.
interesting. Alright.
And
This is
now
a little
she
bit
did it.
interesting.
When she
So
lay
Martell was a
in the
person
sapling
who
after a
originally
and now it's a
helped us
full-grown tree.
in our first base 5 years
Martell lives
ago.
on through
We
the
had
three
saved her
years.
in a side quest, brought her back to the village where she worked, and helped build the apples, but then when that place was busted down, she died. And he was inspired by her to continue her work. Now that is satisfying. I wish it wasn't so fucking bland. The way it's told, the way it's framed, the fucking like shot angles, none of it feels good. But there's a kernel of a good thing there. There is the kernel of a good thing there. Alright. Nothing else to do, I suppose. Alright. Perfect time then. Let's get out of here. Hawk's Cry Cliff.
Do you think it was wise to leave, Gav? He didn't seem pleased.
I needed his eyes and nose in Dhalmekia. I'm not about to let Kupka take us unawares. Besides, he has a knack for that sort of thing.
That he does.
And wasn't it Sid who said that matters such as these are best left to dominance? Especially should one of his beloved opportunities to grow and change present itself.
I always knew that I would return one day. Return to Ironhome.
For what?
After learning the truth, you were given the chance to face
Jill,
your
you're so
past.
wise.
If I am to continue at your side, I must do the
Facts.
We'll face it together then.
I just love to see my boy Clive smile.
To the
He
end.
smiled as a kid. And there was a whole chunk of the story where he just like, the only thing that brought a smile to his face is Torgal and Jill. And I just love that for him. He's like the tsundere of the story who eventually came over and was like, okay, maybe I like my family and friends, this new family and friends that I've made and stuff. Maybe this is good, actually.
We did at Martha's Rest.
More than likely. Which is why we should hurry. There are still many settlements between here and Porter's Old Man. We visit as many as we can and hear their stories. Starting with the village of Amber.
Let's go. Look at that pretty blue bird. Oh yeah, dude, I forgot. I have my Chocobro. Come on, my Chocobro.
Let's go. Run like the wind.
Multi-bird drifter. Oh, that's not what I wanted.
That's it.
Yeah, it sucks that
Time to fight.
the controlling is a little bit wonky in that the button to drift is the same button to just stop, and if you're not pressing in the right directions when you go to do it, you will just stop instead of getting this cool burst. Nice.
Mockery of justice is what it is. Lord Elwyn would never have stood for this.
Quiet, you! Nothing, we're loyalists.
Jill, look.
Rosaria must be cleansed of the stain which befouls her, that she might rise once again from the ashes to welcome a new dawn.
Bro, it's on site with these dudes every time. That armor goes really hard, though.
What business could the Black Shields have in a village this small?
And them.
You fancy dancing a gallows tree?
I ain't got much, but what's mine is yours, for a price. There you are. Fare you well.
You haven't. The Empire wants out.
Don't they just?
Keep your ears open, eh? The Black Shields will pay good coin for information on the culprits. You'd have to be dull as a sack of stones to think you could take on the Empire.
We're going hunting for outlaws. How'd you like that, boy?
You seen him, didn't you?
I'm sorry.
Okay.
The Black Shields. At least I think they was the Black Shields.
Was this the first time they visited the village?
What do you think?
If only we were. I might have turned him in and become a Black Shield myself.
Oh my god.
You don't think these firebrands the Empire is looking for could be us, do you?
I don't know. But we need to find out. Greetings, friend. We are travelers.
I know that. What do you want?
We couldn't help noticing those Imperial soldiers who were here earlier.
Don't you go telling these strangers a thing. I speak for the people of this village, and we have nothing more to say to you. You are to leave Amber and never come back.
May I at least ask why?
I don't know who you are or what brings you. The Empire is a harsh master. Its demands
They
are
said,
great.
please fuck off
Some
or
might
we
call
will
it
be
submission.
fucked up.
This
Then these people live with a knife to their throats. In the mistaken belief that if they cooperate, my mother will show them mercy.
Obedience bought with fear.
Are you all right?
Sorry, We still don't know who the Black Shields are looking for.
Well, but other than Martha, who else in Rosari would have the courage to stand against the Empire? A new ally would certainly be welcome. Can we find them before the Imperials do?
Ooh. So we're
Perhaps the
both
next village will
hunting for
yield
the
more
same
answers.
person, but for different reasons.
Perhaps.
Perfect. Now, I know this is the end of the episode. What I want to do is run and fight this dragon that is supposedly in this area. And if I fight this dragon, I'll get 20, which will give me the exact number of renown that I need. I know where I'm going. I got a feeling. Yeah, I got a feeling that it's this way. Nice. There it is. Look at that thing. Alright, let's go. This should be a challenging fight.
A wild wyvern. In Rosari. Too slow.
Fuck. Alright, come on. Let's go. Damn it, I missed it. I missed it again. Fuck me.
Too slow. Nice try. This one. All yours, Strongbow.
Dude, fucking feeling it right now.
Get him.
Oh, what a finish.
Hope there aren't any more of them.